Okay, shield gating. Simple to understand, takes coordination to abuse. We're going to go over the couple of steps, but first we're going to start with what is a shield gate. Every Warframe, except for a couple, have shields. Um, right now, I'm playing as Saren. I have 75 shields. You can see it in the top right. The blue bar is shields, 75 shields, 375 health. Um, when I lose the 75 shields, that is called a shield break. What a shield gate is a small period of time where the game has chosen to not let me take health damage, so I cannot be one shot. So say you're starting to do Steel Path, Bombard comes around the corner, you walk face first into a missile, it's not going to one tap you. Because that's the way it used to be. So, how this mechanic works is there are a couple of mods that you need to have. Like Brief Respite is a common one. The Augur set is also part of this, but the most common one is you just find an ability that's cheap enough to proc it with Brief Respite. You equip these mods until you can press an ability, and these mods work by granting you shields based on energy expenditure. Now, the Augur set works on abilities that drain energy over time. Brief Respite does not. If you look, this is on cast. These are not. But we're going to be using Saren today. She is probably the easiest to shield gate for. We're... Oh, take that off. And we are going to be showing how this works with Molt and Toxic Lash. Just something castable. But let's take a look. We'll make this guy angry. He's paused. Up, he's ready to go. I'm going to go up here. I'm going to get overs. Let him drain me down to 0. The blue water looking effect covering my screen, not the one on the border. That is that the blue border effect is me taking damage. You should be able to change this color in your options, but that's not the one we're talking about today. But the blue static effect, or the one that covers the rest of the screen, is letting me know that my shields have broken, and I am in a shield gate instance. Shield gate has 2 timers. When you have regular shields and they break, you have a 0.3 second window. When you have overs or purple shields, you have a 1.3 second window. Now, the abuse of this comes in you trying to make sure that you have overs every time. So that's where the Brief Respite mod and the Augur set comes in from. And if you look to the right, or up in the right, immediately to the left, you will see a red symbol there. I have a dragon key equipped. And it can be very sweaty. But if you want to survive higher level content, this is how people do it. This reduces your shields immensely. Sharon. Saren has 300 shields innately, and it's reducing me all the way down to 75. So whatever that percentage is, applies across the board to all Warframes. When you equip this, it means the bar for overshields is that much lower. And that's why you'll always see people, it shows down under here, Decaying Dragon Key. And that's basically the mechanic. Here's how to abuse it. When you're using Shield Gate, it prevents you from taking health damage if you have an infinite amount of energy. One of the ways to make this easier is I use this a lot. Arcana Aegis, if I'm going into an area where I need to be more tanky, so-and-so. And Rolling Guard. So when I gain a shield gate, I will then roll and cast an ability. Say if I have an ability that is a longer casting animation and I don't have space for natural talent. So we're going to wait for that to go away. Okay, Arcana Aegis procced. And you can see what's happening now. The blue number, my shield, is constantly going up. And it's being drained. Okay, it procced again. As this guy shoots me and as Arcana Aegis is constantly proccing shields, I am constantly gaining shields, so I have an infinite shield gate while Arcana Aegis is procced. And this makes shield gating way easier. Now this is an idle on Arcane, so this is much later game. But this is one of the ways that it is managed a little more. This makes you significantly more tanky. Especially if you don't need an arcane for like whatever weapon you're using. But I think this explains it enough. It's an oh shit button. Oh, you took damage. Malt's pretty fantastic for this. It distracts the enemies. It's an instant cast. Excalibur, if you're a new player and you're trying to use this, Excalibur's blind is pretty good for this. His one can be used also if you're running the Augur set. And you get the Orokin keys. The dragon keys from the Orokin lab. Any frame that has a quick casting ability. Nezha. I use Shield Gate on Nezha and I use Shield Gate on Saren. Any frame that has incredibly quick casting abilities and a low shield. And what I mean by a low shield is where at level 30, it's 300. I guess would be the benchmark. Would lower your shields down enough to where you could shield gate effectively. There are some instances where you don't want that, say on like a Hildren. Though technically there is a shield gating build for Hildren also, where it procs instantly. But it is what it is. I hope this helps. Thank you.